because Bob, the owner here, he's a pilot which flies banners along the beach, and we swapped. He flew the banner for a few weeks, and now I did all this. That was our trade-off. But here's the next day. We got back here to strip it out and saw cut it. Actually, we waited 2 days before we came back because it was drying that slow, which is a good sign, because the longer it takes to cure out, the stronger inevitably it's going to be. There's Brody. That's his the male dog. The female dog, I forget her name, but looks real similar to my dog. Hi, David Odell here. I'm with the homeowner Bob. I just arrived back on the job site the next day after the pour, and right when I got out of the truck, I went, well, what happened here, Bob? Anyway, because I see footprints and it looks like you dragged the hose on it. Can you explain exactly what you were doing out here?
I walked on it and didn't know I wasn't supposed to walk on it. It was a little green. And then I dragged the hose because I couldn't reach way back with the low water pressure. So then it looks like it snowed out here this morning or overnight.
Yeah, right now it looks really bad. Well, let's take a look at all the footprints.
These are my number size 12.
So it looks like right here what you did is you had some footprints and then you tried to...
Yeah, I scuffed it a little bit.
You scuffed it up a little bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my signature, man.
Well, what else do we got? We got... Yeah, these are definitely your footprint. What size is that? 10? 10 or 11?
Those are 12s.
Oh, size 12, yeah. That's a match.
But I like the custom look.
Look at that. Whoa, what do we got here? How did this... That looks kind of interesting.
And that's where I put a lot of the water pressure.
Okay.
When I had it in the nozzle form.
How about this particular location?
I must have drugged the hose through there.
Well, even as bad as it looks right now, the good news is once this is all cured out white, you're not going to see any of it.
Another month or two it'll be gone.
It's going to all disappear.
Good. I appreciate that.
So that's the good news. So if anybody ever sees this the next day after a pour, unless it's really embossed in the concrete, all this is going to disappear. So it's not as bad as it looks, in other words.
I appreciate the great job, the help. It was a lesson learned.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, so I'm going to go back on this job.